Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Sengoku Gensokyo. Alright, just a quick look. There wasn't really much upgrading left to do, so I just went and took care of it. I stopped at 27 simply because I couldn't really split my forces that well towards the end. Other things I've done is I went ahead and got Marisa up to level 19, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and declare war, because apparently the Higan Guard or whatever has no interest in fighting us. So we'll go ahead and use you and you. Aha, it's nice to be able to stretch my legs like this, but realizing that its work makes me want to take a breather from it. Komachi had been tasked with patrolling the road of reconsideration, in addition to her farrier duties, but since it wasn't supposed to be a leisurely walk, all she could think of was grumbling about her extra work. I really didn't think that Lady Shiki would have agreed to join that game. Is she that free in Higan? Or maybe she's trying to slack off too? Lady Komachi. Ack! You got it wrong, I was definitely not speaking ill behind your... Oh, you're... Geez, don't scare me like that. Yama has called for you. She wants you to head for Miyunzuka. Huh? Again? What does she want now? I don't quite know that much. Oh, fine. Tell her that I'll be right there. The ghost went off ahead, and Komachi took a leisurely stroll following its path. Not hurrying, because the ghost didn't particularly say to was very Komachi. Komachi eventually reached Miyunzuka and found Eiki standing under the purple cherry blossoms waiting for her, just like the other day. Ah, there you are, although you're a little late. Well, no one told me to hurry, so I didn't. Anyway, what's the matter this time? Before I explain, is there nothing you wish to say to me? What do you mean? I shall say it one more time. This is absolutely not about slacking off. It is an important professional duty. I am performing my work exactly. Understood? That ghost told you, huh? Did you say something? No, not at all. More importantly, what is your order this time? First of all, read this. Eiki handed her a piece of writing paper, and Komachi suddenly had a strange sense of deja vu. But unlike the previous time, the contents of the letter this time was very pressurizing. Is something the matter? You look like one of the living that wandered near the Sanzu River. No, I'm just not quite sure how to respond to this. Well, barf? I do not quite understand your implication. Never mind that. Is this what I think it is? It sure gets straight to the point if so. Indeed, we have received a declaration of war from the Hakare Shrine Maiden. Perhaps for battle with them from now. Prepare for battle with them from now on. Take the proper precautions. She's picking a fight with the Yama who silences crying babies, huh? She really doesn't know what fear is. The only people who need to fear me are sinners who do not reflect on their misdeeds. I'm very scared of you too, Lady Shiki. That would be because of your inability to fulfill your duties. Anyway, that would be the current situation, so do prepare for it. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll be going back to my post then. With a short wave and a voice lacking motivation, Komachi left the area. It was not an attitude to show her superior, but Eiki decided not to scold her for it. There were more urgent matters to take care of. Yes, it should be fine. I shall fulfill my original objective first. Alright, and we've declared war on them. And that takes an action, I believe. Yes, it does. So, what better way to get this going than by attacking? So we will attack you. Wriggle. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and leave Marisa out for the time being, and we'll start things off with Reimu and Wriggle. If I can get some generics to go with Alice, I can eventually make them into their own team. But until then, we're going to have to work with what we got. Alright, we'll have no one in medium. Komachi already, huh? Alright, Komachi is kind of a wild card. She's very good at melee, but her special ability has a chance of causing instant death. Like, period. It will just kill you. So just having that hit once pretty much screws you over for the fight. It's even worse if you do it and well, you get hit by it and then you lose that character or something like that. That could be really ridiculous. Anyway, we're gonna focus on her and try to kill her as quickly as possible. These are ghost. Ooh, barrage. That's kind of annoying. Oh, and this our only healer right now is Horai, and she doesn't really heal without sacrificing herself. So we'll go with what we got. Oh, Komachi moved. That means I have time. Alright, she's practically dead, but I need to kill her, because if she takes an action, it's all over. There we go. Komachi is taken care of. Oh, 1 HP. That's okay. Wow, 311 from an advancing move. Works for me. Alright, not too bad. Komachi didn't really do anything, thankfully. Received amulet. Oh, sometimes you can get items. Though I don't recall ever that happening in story mode. So we got ourselves a free amulet out of that. That's kind of cool. Though I don't really have anyone to equip it to. Well, I guess I can give it to Warabi, but oh well, no worries. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Komachi was usually seen slacking off from work, sleeping beside the Sanzu River, or walking off somewhere, but today she was full of motivation and working seriously to ferry Ghost over. Well, just sitting around might be boring for you, but go ahead and relax till we reach Higan. It's a good time to look back on your life, you know. She rowed her boat slowly as she struck a conversation with her passenger. She wasn't expecting a reply since ghosts can't talk, yet she continued on with her one-sided conversation. I'm not sure if you knew, but the fee you paid to board this ferry was all the money you had on hand. That's the rule here. Sometimes I get some weirdos who try to hide their money and carry it over. Do you know what happens to them? She asked the ghost a question, but all it could do in reply was tremble. Meanwhile, Komachi simply kept talking. Oops, that's right, you can't talk yet. You'll be a ghost till you arrive at Higan and receive judgment from the Yama. Who knows what you'll be after that. But for now, if you have something you want to say, just think about it deep in your heart. I'll shorten the distance to your heart and hear your voice. Yep, just like that. What happened? Well, it'll be something like this. Komachi grabbed a stone at her feet and threw it in a short distance away from the ferry and into the water. Shortly after, a fish several times bigger than the ferry appeared, rocking the boat heavily. Whoa, 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 that was a little dangerous. Anyway, that's what would happen. Even if you don't use your money here, you can't use it across the river either. As far as I can tell, you're not the type of ghost not that type of ghost, so don't worry. You got a pretty good voice in your heart too. So anyway, what were we talking about again? Ferriage, was it? Right, the amount of money you have in your life and after death actually changes. Yours is about normal. Not too large, yet not too small. You had a pretty quiet life, huh? I guess that means you may have died a little too early, but you can't do much about dying, unless you committed suicide, of course. What's up? Ah, I see. You're worried about the judgment, huh? The ghost trembled further as its response. Its voice could only be heard by Komachi. Ahaha, you don't have to be so worried. You won't be eaten or get your tongue cut off or anything. As long as you're honest, you won't be sent to hell either. Komachi continued chatting with the ghost as the ferry advanced slowly across the wide river. Higan still was not visible yet. We're about halfway across now. Since you're dead and all, let's take it slowly. I'd love to hear more from you as well. What do I want you to talk about? Anything will do, really. I always enjoy hearing ghosts talk about their life experiences anyway. Ooh, a girl you had a crush on but rejected you. Haha, I'm all ears. Komachi didn't slack off because she hated her work. In fact, she loved talking with ghosts over all sorts of things as a farrier. That's why she never planned to change even when Eiki said that she worked too slowly. And I'm getting counterattacked. I don't really have the means to fight back. I don't even have the means that I can take a look. Scout. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to pull that off. Not with just Marisa. So they got back 80 points. That's fine. Hey! Marisa called out from overhead, flying on her trademark broom. She slowly hovered downwards until she landed right in front of Reimu. Good afternoon. Nice weather today, isn't it? Oh, what's the occasion? What are you talking about? Your entirely too normal greeting confused the heck out of me. Oh, come on, my greetings are always normal. Well, maybe. I thought the Yama got angry at you about something or other again. Why would she be? I am a noble, virtuous, and modest shrine maiden who conducts herself impeccably after all. I see you already got your defense all thought up. Whatever. We're going up against that Yama next. How would you feel then if you're so scared of her now? Scared? Ha! That's a real good joke. I've got nothing to be scared of. I don't want anything wrong. I don't do anything wrong after all. Then what would you... Sorry. Then what would that bag you're carrying be, pray tell? Things I discovered from some ancient ruins. Is that what they call it these days? Alright. Let's save. Okay. Let's see. Not much for us to do. Also, the items don't really restock. They'll eventually get an update, but I think it pops up as a little event or something. Alright, well, not much for us to do except continue attacking. See, close, far, close, far. Okay. Ah, Rinko Usami. This is actually Rinko, the actual Rinko character that I think was part of the soundtrack's characters or something. I don't remember. But they didn't really have a portrait for her, so they just left her with a symbol. I do actually have the portraits for her, but including them can be kind of risky and can lead to crashing the game. It's in story mode or something like that, so I don't really mess with it too much. So that's Rinko. So just think of that, if you've seen my Toho Soccer videos, just think of the referee without the bunny ears. Okay, I'm gonna target her first because these guys tend to be a little bit of wild cards. They're technically generics, but they are rather powerful generics. Wow, that was a whole lot of damage. Advanced attack. Advanced attack. Oh wow, that took you out. I mean, Reimu's level 19 against level 9, so I mean, I'm a bit over-leveled. But I'd rather be over-leveled, so it's all good. Here, I'll deal with you. Awesome. Now you're poisoned. Barrage barely hurts me. Okay, takes care of Rinko. Ooh, that's not much damage. Oh, sheesh. That ripped me a new one. So even while stunned, they'll still take damage. Ow. There. I set her so she's medium, so she won't get hit anymore. So it's getting a little bit painful. Let's see, is it worth, getting everyone healed up more? I think so. Let's go ahead and use it. Artful Sacrifice. There we go. Didn't get Rinko. There is a character that will actually boost your chance of capturing people, but unfortunately we're not going to get her for a while. Now if I actually had enough for 2 teams, I would definitely try attacking again, but that's just not an option right now. So, let's go ahead and do some talking with Alice. Gensokyo was a place where purple cherry blossoms fell and released the deceased from their doubts and wanderings. On a normal year, the cherry blossoms would have stopped falling, yet they continued to bloom. It was a place where humans dare not wander, yet Eiki's lone figure stood there solemnly. Her stoic expression hid what she was thinking, yet seemed even more dignified under the hail of cherry blossoms. Reincarnation, where spirits freed from the ties that bind them arrived before me. No, they would be ferried across the river first. Yet there are those who die without relatives, or those who cannot cross the river. If they were still alive, perhaps I would have judged their sins then. Yama generally only judged the spirits of the dead, however Eiki's character led her to search for those before her eyes who still had a chance and attempt to cleanse their sins before they die and go to hell. And when one who bore such a heavy sin was so close to her, she would not be able to pretend not to notice it. It has still gone unnoticed. If she does not learn to appreciate the ones around her, such a large sin will surely crush her after she dies. It would be best if she could be made aware of this matter, yet a swirl of anxiety can force one to hide their heart. Even a Yama may not be able to do anything for a single persistent spirit like that. But even so, Eiki would not just leave it as that. This would surely be how she intends to resolve her fears regarding yokai. Moderation is indeed important, but no one can truly live alone. If that is something that she'll only realize on her deathbed, then I must correct her before that happens. She was not talking to anyone or expecting anyone to listen. She simply spoke to herself as she looked up to the sky obscured by cherry blossoms. The bewildering colors were a mirror of what she now felt. Well, there you go. Okay, no counter this time. Alright, let's keep going. This should be enough to finish this person off. Let's go ahead and save just in case. Saving is very important when you're dealing with freaking Komachi. Sorry, Marisa, you're kind of left out here. So I need to get these characters. I need to get Alice and the dolls caught up. Alright, let's do this. Rumi as well. Wow, this is a heck of a formation here. Alright, attack Rumia first. Ow. Take out Komachi. There. Ah, cheer. That's a buff spell. You can pass, that's fine. Alright. How much damage have I taken? Enough to warrant using this. There we go. Alright, that cleans that up. Didn't get Rumia though. Lady Shiki, they beat me. You're angry, huh? Did you go easy on them? Of course not, I always do my best for everything. As long as it's not too hard. If that was really true, then I would have learned to expect more from your work. If I really try my hardest, I might be able to do better than usual, but it isn't something that can be sustained. That's why I'm always going at normal power. I can keep going for longer periods that way too. Is your usual procrastination of work part of your normal power output as well? No, that's just stamina recovery. My goodness, you use a little too many excuses. It appears you have not heeded my warning to correct yourself. Well, I'm sorry. Let's leave that for another time. What's done is done. You shall now deploy along with me. Eh? You will also continue your ferrying work. Eh? That should not be something to be surprised over. Ah, I'm sorry. Honestly. She would be such a good worker if she really tried. Okay, territory gotten. Let's go ahead and develop it. Ah, Kirasami Magic Shop has received new products. Oh, it's just a pill. It gives you it's a one-use item and gives you permanent plus one negotiation increase. Don't really need it right now though. What we can do though is save, because we're about to fight even tougher battles now. I guess I can start leveling up. I'll deal with it later. Kinda tempted to go ahead and level up Wriggle. But for right now, we'll use this team. Stick with what we got. Rumia and Komachi. Okay, so we're not dealing with Shikieki yet. Thank God. It would have been less than pleasant at that point. Okay, softened you up a bit. Ow. Okay. Oh no. Oh, good, it missed. So yeah, it either does 0 damage or kills you instantly. It's not something you want to mess around with. One shot. Sorry, my mic's a little too close. There we go. You're actually kind of beat up. You'll do. How's everyone looking? Let's go ahead and use our special. Get everyone healed up. No, don't kill my doll. Alice would kill me. Alright, total wipe. Rumi has withdrawn from the army. Well, we didn't capture her, but at least she's not going to be causing any trouble anymore. Alright. So the good news is, we can now start leveling up Alice and them. But yeah, there's obviously some benefit for having some focused leveled characters. It's not enough to like solo with, but it's definitely pretty good. Alright. Go ahead and do some more developing. Okay, not too shabby. Okay. You can actually click this level up button to just speed level. It's a lot faster. Rico's already leveled. How much does it cost for Reimu now? At 2,500. Yeah, well, we won't mess with that. So we're just gonna level these people up as much as we can. We have exactly enough to get some level ups. Awesome. That's a good boost. Let's go ahead and do some developing while we're here. Alright. Save again. We also have enough for a level up, so let's go ahead and do that. Question is who should I level up? Probably Alice. Okay. Let's launch ourselves some more attacks. Alright, first things first, let's see, not really many good options right now. Might have to just stick with what we have until we get more people. Unfortunate, but that's fine. Because if we can get into a situation where we can attack twice per turn, things will go a lot faster. Oh, hello, Shikieki. Can't attack you. They both get buffs because they work well together. Awesome. At least you're dotted. Komachi's taken care of. Question is, who do I take care of now? Wriggle, you are amazing. I don't know how you do so much damage, but I won't question it. Alright. I'll take care of you. Sheesh. What I get for being 7 levels ahead. And focused entirely on melee. Attack. That should be good enough. One thing you can do though is if you have a generic that knows either pressure or the single target equivalent, you can actually remove these buffs, these friendship buffs they have. Al's got an infection bonus. Cool. Let's make her better at ranged. And we got a wind feather. That is pretty useful. Wind feather gives you +1 speed. Okay. Well, that's all we can do right now. Let's go ahead and develop what we have. Don't have enough. Okay, never mind. Let's do, let's talk a Shanghai doll. Not sure how you can have a conversation with a doll unless you're Alice, but that's okay. Alright, they're catching up. This is why I try to focus on developing, so that way I can level up characters a lot faster. Yeah, let's go ahead and save the game just in case. Because I can win the battle and still get game over if I happen to lose Reimu in the process. Alright, it's gonna be Komachi and Shikieki again, because this is the last battle. Takes care of you. Yama's Judgment. It's a stun. So I can't do much about that. Wriggle's stunned. Not doing very much damage here. There you go. That takes care of them. Quick and easy. Oof. What do we do now? The Reimu-led army had pressured Komachi and Eiki's army to the point of no return. With the forces they had remaining, defeat was inevitable. Well, like they say, how does it go? You win some, you lose some, was it? Komachi? Well, yes, what can I do for you? Escape now before Reimu and the rest appear. What? Komachi, not expecting Eiki's astounding order, was completely flabbergasted by it. The possibility of it being a joke came to her mind, but she realized that Eiki was not the type to tell jokes or lies. If that is your order, I shall carry it out, but why? A superior must take the responsibility for her subordinates. But Lady Shiki, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault that we lost. I am presenting you with a new duty. Join another army, anyone you can find, and stand up against Reimu once again. Her answer this time was even more incomprehensible than the last. Well, if that's what you want, then fine, but why do that again? That would be because, they are coming. Hurry up and leave. Yeah. Lady Shiki? Yes? Well, about the Sanzu River and all. Is it not obvious? Take care, Lady Shiki. Right at the same time that Komachi left, Reimu's army appeared in front of Eiki. Here you are. Are you resigned to your fate? Your loss is surely guaranteed by now. It appears so, indeed. I shall accept our defeat. How honest, just as I expected of the Yama, Where did your amazingly hard-working underling go? She is not an underling, she is my subordinate. They're the same thing. Don't tell me she is slacking off again. You have been quite rude the whole time. Perhaps you need another lecture. I'm sorry, anything but that. Well, anyway, victory is mine. I'll be returning to the shrine then. I have played my part. I shall now observe from within. Has she noticed? Has she realized? Reimu, all beings that are alive cannot live alone. Eiki stood as a single purple cherry blossom fell, asking questions in her heart that no one could answer. Higan Guard's fallen, and Shiki Eiki is taken prisoner. Alright, I've gone a little over time, so that's okay. Also, kind of like with Rumia, Komachi is now a free agent, so she can pop up at any time, really. Though technically the only people that can really recruit her right now is the human army. So until next time, everyone, I'm the Depressed Hero, and this was Sengoku Gensokyo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.